So what's kind of dark?
Mute. Okay, great. So guys, first and foremost, what I want to start off is by giving some huge congratulations. Normally what I do for the brand new people that's in here, what I would normally do, can you guys hear me with like no weird things in my background, or you hear me like with some stuff in my background?
We hear you
Sounds normal.
perfectly.
Clear.
You're good.
Perfectly clear, no funny shit in my background, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Perfect.
Perfectly.
All right, that sounds awesome.
Now you
Great.
got me curious what funny shit's in your background.
Focus,
Awesome.
focus, Trey.
The
Perfect.
takeaway.
Salso, if you can, in the bag, my gray bag, my eyes, the glasses. So I want to give a huge shout out to a few people like Orit, Natalie, Trang, Jason, Abigail, Caesar, Lola and Corey. Thank you. I know, right? It's so freaking hot here. I want to give a huge shout out to you guys. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, amazing. You've made a lot of sales this year. And I just want to take a moment to not only look back, but I want to show you guys how to look forward to amazing things. How many of you guys want to look? I want to be able to learn how to look forward to things and actually attain those things. Wiggle your hands. Wiggle. All right, great. So I actually showed some of you guys or demonstrated this for a handful of you guys that was actually in my class. Like I was in like 12 o'clock in a 24/7 Zoom. How you guys were there? 12 o'clock, 24/7 Zoom. Awesome. Can you cover what I asked you guys to do for me? Or can one of you guys explain what I asked of you guys to do?
You asked us to write down 10 things that we're grateful for having accomplished in 2023.
Say that one more time.
You said to write down 10 things that we're grateful for having achieved in 2023 by the end of 2023.
Awesome. Guys, did you get that?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Now, a lot of you guys want to accomplish in 2023, correct? Just making sure. I don't want to speak to someone that's not trying to accomplish. I want to make sure that everyone I'm talking to right now are like super focused. Hey, I want to accomplish. I want to accomplish.
Heck yeah.
Right? So we're all on the same page. All right. So great. So the reason why I actually told Abigail to do that, Abigail and a few other people, is simply because, believe it or not, the mind doesn't know what is true or false. Does that make sense or no? Just say no, guys. It's okay.
It makes
Whatever.
sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
Oh, okay. All right. So the mind doesn't really know what's true or false. The mind doesn't know what has happened and what doesn't happen. The mind just the brain just has like experiences, right? Which is why you see people that win the lottery, right? Why do you think they always end back up in poverty? Right? It's not because they're bad people, it's because that's just the way they are. Does that make sense?
Their mindset.
Perfect. And their mindset, right? And that's why people that have made all this money, that's why they're able to like sit down and turn around and make even more money, because they understand how it goes. They have like certain types of, I guess, expectations. Does that make sense? So what I did for a few of the people in here, if they'd done it correctly, my intentions was to have everyone like have this thing that they want to accomplish, but can you go higher if you can? Higher would be better. So the goal was to have everyone like have that feeling of actually accomplishing something, because your mind doesn't know the difference and your body will just follow. So there's something that Russell Brunson talks all the time about, and it's the two monkeys and the elephant. How many of you guys ever heard of that? With your hands. Two monkeys and the elephant. No, you could just move that over. Okay. Yeah, two monkeys and the elephant. With your hands, have you heard of the story? Okay, awesome. So with the two monkeys and the elephant, Russell explained that the brain, no matter what, like the brain has like these two monkeys that have their like they want certain things, like for instance, one is logical, another one is emotional, and it's chasing, like going back and forth. But the brain is just like, okay, well, I've done this path. Like the elephant already has his footsteps in the floor, and no matter what happens, like that's where he wants to go, right? And no matter what you say or do, like that's his tracks. Does that make sense? How many of you guys are check this out. How many of you guys smoke cigarettes? With your hands. I'll give you guys a really awesome example. How many of you guys smoke cigarettes? With your hands.
Smoke or smoked?
Smoke cigarettes, like currently, right now. You currently smoke cigarettes.
No.
With your hands. Oh, wait, put your hands down. I said currently.
What counts as cigarettes?
All right. Cigarettes, weed, vaping, same shit. Right? How many of you guys smoke? With your hands. Guys, there's more of you. Okay. Arthur. All right. So Arthur, can we unmute him and pin him as well with me? Okay, awesome. Can you also get rid of that view? Yeah, that one. So I could just, yeah. Awesome, very good. Arthur, great. So why do you smoke cigarettes? Do you enjoy it? Is it good for you? Like, tell me about your habit with cigarettes.
Actually, it's a bad habit.
So hold on, stop. It's a bad habit, correct?
For sure.
Awesome.
Because I am able not to smoke. I quit it like for 2 years or 1.5 years. Then I started again. But I decided not to buy another vape for this year. This is just last one.
All right, so perfect. And this is really, really good, right? Because I'm probably potentially going to be stopping you forever from smoking another, like you're probably going to throw it away, right? It may work, it may not work, but check this out. Logically, I want to stop smoking cigarettes or smoking vapes or smoking because it's bad for me. It's not good for my health, correct?
For sure.
Emotionally, I also want to stop smoking cigarettes, or I do like it for whatever reasons, but emotionally, there's so many things that's wrong with cigarettes and all that other smoking. And I want to be able to spend time with my family. I want to not have this habit bogging me down, correct?
Yes, correct.
But no matter what happens right now, because you're having this battle, right, on the top, right? And the truth is we're spiritual beings. So our subconscious is what guides us. And most people, we try to use our mind, right, to change our outcomes, or we try to use our physical potential, our physical strength to change our outcomes. But it doesn't start at the mind or the spirit or the emotion. It starts at the spiritual. Who do you believe you are? Now, all of this happens in your subconscious. And this goes right back to the elephant that I was talking about. The elephant has its tracks so deep in, like this tunnel that's just, you're just going. Before you know, you're just picking up another cigarette, you're buying another cigarette, buying another vape. Before you even know, you're like, oh shit, yeah, I did say I was gonna stop. I understand and I can relate because I used to smoke a lot of weed as well. I went through the same exact thing. Well, exactly, right? And I went through the same exact thing. That took you a long freaking time. Awesome.
Looking good, Junior.
Oh, thank you. Right? It took you and even though you know that you don't want to do it, and you stopped for a little bit, you went right back to it because those tracks that were imprinted in your mind, it's still already there.
Yeah.
You know what's going to change that track? You want me to tell you what's going to change the track?
What?
Are you ready to play all out? Because I can do this exercise with you, but if you don't play all out, you're not going to get a result. Do you really want to stop smoking?
Yeah, for sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am sure.
Grab the vape. I want you to hit that vape for a minute. Straight. 30 seconds straight.
Just keep it this way,
Just hit it as hard as you can.
or just smoke it.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Keep hitting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't blow out. Keep it. Keep holding it in. Keep holding it in. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Stop blowing it out. I can see it coming out your nose. Hold it in. I said you're gonna play all out, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold it. Take it away. Take it away from my mouth, but hold your breath. Hold it. Stop letting it out your nose. It burns, doesn't it? Do you like this? Keep holding it. This is what you want. This is something that you chose to do. Are you happy with the choice that you just made? You're happy that you just inhaled it. Because now you're feeling pain, aren't you? It's like right here. I want you to let it out.
Yeah, actually, I know all the bad things it's gonna hurt me. I knew everything that there is nothing good in it, and I'm in the war with cigarette. I quit it like regular cigarettes 2 years ago. Started vaping, but this is worst because now I am smoking it inside my house. I used to smoke regular cigarettes outside only, but now every time you smoke frequently, very frequently.
So I want you to do me a favor. Do you have like a desk garbage can? Or matter of fact, do you have a desk garbage can?
Just regular garbage can. That's it in
All right.
first floor.
Are you going to commit to play all out?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it right now.
Go throw it away and come back.
Good job, Arthur.
All right. Make sure you
Yay,
actually throw
good,
it out.
Arthur.
Let's play all out.
You're amazing, Junior.
Oh, thank you. You're awesome too.
Thanks.
I thought you was gonna say to burn it.
To burn it?
Yeah,
What if it blows up, Bruno?
well, that's something that I would do.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't.
Yeah,
blow up.
figures.
Beat it with a hammer.
I'm done.
Did you throw it away?
Yeah,
How did it feel?
I feel great. It's gonna be very uncomfortable for 1 month.
Why? Hold on.
but,
Why? Hold on. Why do you think it's going to be uncomfortable?
Because even good things, if you do frequently every day, as soon as you quit it, it always should be uncomfortable.
It always should be uncomfortable. Is this a belief?
It's a belief, yeah.
Okay, so it's a belief because it's a belief, right? And I respect your belief, but can I challenge that belief? Can I give you adequate enough evidence to prove that belief wrong? And if I do that, would it help you? Again, like I said, if we can play all out, I can get you to stop smoking, but you have to want to stop. But you have to also be honest with me.
I want to stop. as I said, I didn't buy a new one.
And this is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so now my question is, would you like me to provide you evidence that it does not have to be hard?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Please.
Am I going to get anything from lying to you? Like, am I benefiting it? You already bought my shit. Like, I'm not, you're already in my mentorship. I ain't selling you nothing, right? You already
Yeah.
bought all my shit. So literally this is, I'm not getting, are you paying me for this? No, you already paid me, right? I'm not benefiting any way at all from this. So it also means that I have no reason to lie to you, correct?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. When I started smoking weed again, all right, I smoked weed for probably about 3 months straight. It was really, really bad because it was super unproductive. And I realized that I was unproductive. And you know what happened? I asked myself this question. And I want you to ask yourself that question. Is vaping, or well, and me, what I asked myself, which is what you will ask yourself, I asked myself, do I want to be remembered when I die? Do I want to be remembered as someone that sat and smoked weed all day? Is that what I want to be remembered as? My answer was no. And just like that, I haven't had that problem. I just literally just stopped smoking weed because at that point it was my choice. I didn't want to identify as that anymore. I didn't want to be that person. So now you have to ask yourself a question. Is that who you want to be remembered as? Someone that just vapes all day?
Yeah. But I think besides beliefs, because the nicotine has attraction. Yeah, I mean,
It's okay.
your body needs it. That's why I'm telling that for the first months, it's going to be uncomfortable.
Sweetheart, it's okay. When I used to smoke weed, I'd smoke weed with tobacco. It's called grabba, right? I'll put grabba in my weed, right? And that's also nicotine. It's a tobacco leaf, correct? And that didn't stop me. You see, right now you're trying to justify it. You get what I'm saying? Now you're going to add all these other things as to why you can't accomplish it. But the truth is, you can. Orit, sweetheart, can we pop Orit up here as well, please?
Yes, Junior, I'm here.
I'm not sure if I ever asked you this question, but was quitting smoking, was that hard for you? The moment that you made a decision to identify as someone else was quitting, and this happened earlier this year, by the way.
Yeah.
Was quitting hard for you?
No, it was just like cravings that I had and like excuses, lousy excuses that were in the way, but no, because actually like I can't stand the smell of the cigarettes anyway. But I don't know, I just, I had so many excuses to smoke too. Because when you stop something that's harder than that, you have all the excuses in the world to, to smoke, but it didn't stop me. So I guess not. I guess it was easy.
All right. So understand, it's going to be easy. If you tell yourself it's going to be hard, what do you think it's going to be? Hard.
Hard as hell.
Right? If you tell yourself it's going to be easy, it's going to be easy. In fact, I didn't have to tell Ori it was going to be easy. She made a decision that, hey, I don't want to identify as this person anymore. So my question to you, and you may not have the answer for me right now, and it's completely okay if you don't. I'm not forcing you, I'm not rushing you, but I would love this answer from you. Who do you want to identify as? when you die, you have kids, right?
Yeah, 2 kids.
When you die and your kids are reading your obituary, what do you want them to say about you?
Only good things. Only things that they could be proud of me.
Do you think your kids are proud of you vaping?
No. I'm always teaching them that this is the worst thing in the world.
But
And
doesn't that,
and my son, who is 6, says, "Hey, Dad, right now you are smoking."
yeah, but that also makes you a hypocrite. And in the future, do you think they'll ever believe anything that you say?
Yeah, I understand what you are telling. Yeah.
So you have a decision, right? And again, there's no pressure, right? You have your life to live. I have my life to live. There's no pressure, right? You already paid me. This is just like, you said that you had an issue with something. Fuck it, I'll help. Right? You told me that you wanted to quit. I'll help you. All right. So you have 2 decisions. 3 decisions, actually. After this class, decision A, you can pick up that vape from the fucking garbage and smoke it again. Right? You can fucking do that. All right. Option 2 is you can go buy another one and have an excuse for why you went back. I was notorious for that. Having an excuse for why I went back to smoking weed. Decision number 3. Close the door on that lifestyle and live your new reality. You have the power to do that. Nicotine is not stronger than you. It's a substance, but it's not you.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna choose the 3rd option. 100%.
How do you feel right now?
I feel very good.
Very good. I want you to
Yeah.
breathe in. I want you to breathe in really deep. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe in again. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe in one more time. Hold it. And when I tell you to let go, I want you to repeat the term, I am no longer a smoker. I do not smoke. Not even I'm no longer a smoker. I do not smoke. I do not smoke. I am in control. Breathe out.
I do not smoke. I am in control.
Say it again.
I do not smoke. I am in control.
Say it again.
I do not smoke. I am in control.
How does that feel?
It feels amazing.
Now, see, we all have the ability to take on different habits, right? Right now, if you're playing all out with me, like you said you are, you're going to need something else to take up that time. Because as humans, we can't just drop things out of our life without picking up another thing, right? It doesn't work like that. So for instance, when I stopped smoking weed, I just went all in on being productive and helping people and just being there, right? When Orit, and correct me if I'm wrong, Orit, right? When Orit stopped methadone, heroin, and smoking cigarettes, she cut it off cold turkey because she focused all of her energy here and bettering her life and making a lot of money. Ori, correct?
Yes.
So you see, she dropped an old habit for something more productive. See, every single human has the same exact 24 hours in our day, and it literally boils down to what we are doing, the habits that we have. Arthur, you have massive potential within you, and nothing controls you. You choose whatever you want to do. And that's the beautiful thing about life. And I'm happy that you're committing and you're choosing to no longer smoke because you're not a smoker. And you want me to tell you why I believe that you will never touch it again? Because you're an honest man. I see the way that you operate.
Thank you.
I see that you care about your kids more than anything else. It's not hard to see. And as an honest man, you're not going to go back on your word.
Arthur, can I just say something, Junior?
Yes.
You're a dad, right? You have kids. How many
Yeah.
kids do you How many kids do you
Two.
have?
So,
Two.
Okay. Two, that's great. I lost my dad to smoke in 2019. Just so you know, he could have been here today, but he wanted to smoke cigarettes more than anything else. So, you know, that was his choice. He chose to smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so what I want to do right now, guys, is shift the topic from smoking. Which is going to be that thing that you're going to stop this year. You're no longer a smoker, moving from this day forward, moving on to the rest of your life. You no longer need substances to keep you alive. In fact, that deep breath that you took felt really amazing, didn't it?
The last one, yeah.
Yeah, it felt
mean,
really amazing.
Not with vape.
Not the vape, the deep breath, the actual breath. All right, it felt really amazing. In
Yeah.
fact, correct me if I'm wrong, it actually felt better than the vape.
Yeah, it was bad.
So I want to read you guys something. And this goes for every single person in here. Right? Because each and every one of you guys have the ability to create and control your destiny and your outcome. As I mentioned, right now, Arthur has his elephant, and his elephant is taking him through this one path. But Arthur just took a detour. Something just woke him up. It was a new experience. Now his elephant is not in that path anymore. But now his elephant is creating a new pathway. And over time, that pathway will be his new normal. And the old pathway, the vaping pathway or the smoking pathway, that's going to be overrun with bushes and trees and stuff like that. And the elephant isn't going to want to pass her anymore. So I want you guys to understand, it's not just about you wishing and wanting another New Year's resolution. Clearly that doesn't work. So let's try something new. Let's try something different. So the same exact thing that I had spoken to, what I think it was like 10 of them, awesome people that were actually with me in that Zoom, like at 12 o'clock in the morning. Don't know why it's only 10 people with me at 12 o'clock in the morning. Like, that's so crazy. But I shouldn't tell them this, I shouldn't give them this. Should let them A, either pay for it, or B, say it sucks to suck because they weren't there. That's New Year's. I'll be nice. Okay, whatever. All right.
Thank
So
you.
what I told everyone to do was write down their goals as if it already happened, because your brain does not know the difference. If Arthur right now reprograms or allows himself to reprogram the way that he thinks and believes, and he reprograms in his mind that he is not a smoker, do you think he'll go back and smoke? If his friends offer him a hit on something and he says, I don't smoke. Not, I'm trying to quit or I'm trying to stop, which is what Arthur's been doing for years, which is why it never worked. Correct, Arthur?
Yeah.
Trying to quit. I want to stop. It's not going to work because you have that identity as a smoker. You let it go. The moment that you let it go and you own, you claim a new identity. I'm claiming a person that does not smoke. I don't smoke. I don't do those things. I look at some of my old friends, they come and they ask me, hey, Junior, you want to come smoke? Like literally, I kid you not. Right? There's literally Everly, Celso, Trang. They're all here. They've all heard some of my friends sit down and say, hey, Junior, you want to come smoke and get high with me? I said, bro, I don't smoke. Do you think I feel anything to go smoke? No, I don't smoke. It's not me. In fact, I look at you. Actually, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. That's ego talking. So I'm not going to go there. Right. But I classify myself as top echelon, if that makes sense. I treasure my body. I love my body. I respect my body. More than to put those things in my body. You know what I'm saying? And over time, that'll happen for you as well. But I can promise you, it's not going to be hard for you because you're not a smoker and you're in control.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much, Junior.
No worries. So stop chasing and start thanking. Now back to manifestation. The power of gratitude is 4/5 the vibrational potency of the emotion of love. Since the power of gratitude is one of the strongest vibrations in the universe, we must learn to stop chasing things and start attracting things by being grateful for what it is that we desire and what we already have. The equation, if I get X, whatever X may be, then I'll be happy. How many of you guys, this is so retarded. I think I talk about this in my workshop. How many of you guys ever found yourself, by way of hands, how many of you guys ever found yourself saying, hey, once I get this thing, I'll finally be happy? Wiggle your hands. Yeah, a lot of you guys, and believe it or not, I used to do the same thing too. I used to be just like that as well. This is really silly because if you are wishing for something that hasn't happened yet, and you decide that once that thing happens, that you will be happy in the future, then you never claim any happiness in the moment, in the now. By setting your goal to be happy, once you accomplish or obtain something in the future, you are simultaneously setting your intention to not be happy. You're simultaneously, let me repeat that. Can I repeat that? I have your permission.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
By setting your
Yes.
goal to be happy, once you accomplish or obtain something in the future, you are simultaneously setting your intention to not be happy in the present moments. You will continue to chase happiness while claiming unhappiness, as you solidify to the universe that you are unhappy until you obtain what it is that you said that you desire. Always manifesting in the future is like dangling a carrot in front of your face for the rest of your life. So what is recommended is turning the equation backwards. If I'm whole, peaceful, and happy, now that I will get whatever it is that I desire. And by thinking this way, you display gratitude and create a loving space within yourself, which then allows loving energy to fill it. This is how you attract things into your life, and by being grateful for the things that you have. And even being grateful for the things that you don't have as yet. A quote by Lao Tzu: be content with what you have, rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there's nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. The power of manifestation and the law of attractions are potent and vigorous forces within our universe. Too many people hope for things to happen or hope to achieve what they want in life, choosing these thought patterns and using words like hope automatically implies the presence of doubt. President Obama sold us hope, and look where that brought us. Oh, politics. I should skip that part. It's a book, guys, I promise. It's a book. Right? Obama sold us hope, and look where that brought us. Instead, use more positive and affirming words that embody the essence of confidence and success. From now on, you must replace words like hope with faith, as faith implies a knowing and confidence that all is well and will be well no matter what. I just want to stop here for a second. How many of you guys said the word hope and we all told you, because this is how our community operates. How many of you guys used the word hope and we all told you, fuck that word hope. You ain't using that shit here. This ain't the camp for fucking hope. This ain't Camp Hope. This is Camp Do It. Camp Get It Done. Camp Figure It Out. Hope doesn't bring you anything. Hope brings you lack. You must firmly claim and own what it is that you desire until you become that. So whatever that is, it has no choice but to become you. The most powerful words that can come out of your mouth are I am. Because you are what you believe that you are. And if you continue to chase things rather than manifest them, the things you are chasing will continue to do what they do best. And that is run away from you. Remember, you need to work smarter and not harder. What are the takeaways from that, guys? Guys, speak up.
Takeaways.
I think that's so,
Guys, can we pin?
That's from the law of attraction.
Yes, it's part of the law of attraction, but what did we take away from that?
Live by
Whatever we
faith.
focus
Live by
on with
faith.
intentionality will happen.
Whatever we focus on with intentionality will happen, okay?
if you keep
else do you learn?
if you keep chasing what you want or say that you'll be happy when this happens, you're never going to get there.
Awesome.
You have to show gratitude.
Awesome. And it's really great that you are actually talking about this because I think that's your exact experience with us as well, sweetie.
It is.
Right? You were so frustrated with yourself because you were not making money. You can't even make money. This is happening. This is happening. But the moment you let go of the outcome, you were just present in the moment, that thing came to you, did it not?
Yes. And I just wrote down the 10 things that I'm grateful for that happened in 2023.
There we go. I love it.
One of them was attending Live Satori in Mexico. So I had a great time.
I love
Yeah,
it.
you
That sounds
did.
sexy. Yes, you did. All right. Yes, you did. Right.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that every one of you guys in here, it's about what, 80, 90 of you guys? How many of you guys? 90? There's 90 of you guys in here right now. I want you guys to set 10 things that you're grateful for that happened in your life. For 2023. Some of you guys can say, hey, I made my first $20,000 month in Life Satori. Some of you guys can say, I made my first $50,000 month in Life Satori. Hopefully, some of you guys write down, I made my first $100,000 month in Life Satori.
What word did you just say?
Hopefully. What?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
What the
What
shit is
did you
this?
say?
You just say.
Hell was that?
It's a hard word, bro. But
Can of whip
No,
ass.
no,
Bot
no,
word
no.
over here. It's a bot word.
Check Camp Hope.
Junior, consider
That-
it done.
There we go.
Done
That's
already.
sexy. Well, the reason,
that's what I was
guys,
gonna say.
so hold on. Let me backtrack. The reason why I used hope, and this is also another law. I'll probably talk to you guys about this law next week. I cannot force my wants on you. I can only hope that you would want to do something. Right? The same thing as chasing the rabbit, or chasing this thing and that's dangling, trying to chasing the rabbit, the carrot or whatever. It's the same thing when you have expectations towards other people doing things for you. Does that make sense? How many of you guys ever wanted someone to do something with their hands? And it was good for them, right? Whether it's a family member that's on drugs, or they keep drinking alcohol, or this and that and this and that. How many of you guys ever wanted like someone to like really stop like whatever toxic thing they were doing that's bad or whatever? How you guys want? And what happened the more you pushed on that person to accomplish that? What
They
happened?
did it, but you didn't want them to do.
The more they did it.
yeah,
Does that
they
make
they,
sense?
they did it more than what you. I
And
mean,
they
they
had
just,
more excuses and more reasons why they were doing it, blaming you because you were pushing. Is an old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. If it's not
Exactly.
ready to drink.
So that's why, or that's my justification for why I use the word hope, because I can only hope that that's what you're going to want for yourself. I can't say that that's what you want for yourself. I think that should only be the only way that you use hope. Never hope in your life, but hope for other people. Or we can say, fuck it altogether. Let's just eradicate the word hope.
Change the word hope to have.
Say desire instead.
Change
Right.
the word hope to desire. Have.
I can't use desire. If I'm saying I have faith, see, this is better. I have faith that you guys are going to make the right decision to commit to making $10,000 a month, your first $10,000 a month, your first $20,000 a month, first $50,000 a month, your first $100,000 a month, and beyond. I have faith that you guys are going to commit to that. That sounds a little bit sexier.
That's the word. Junior. That's the word, sexy.
Change hope to have.
Sounds moist.
There we go. All right. What are the other takeaways that you received from that?
I like the whole having to have faith. I like that. That's cool too.
Say that one more time.
I said the whole deal about saying I have faith that I'm going to do this is really powerful to me as well.
Yeah. It's of knowing. Right? Having faith is knowing.
I think the other thing I liked is where you said, if I am whole and at peace within myself, I can create a happy environment for a loving place to obtain all things, and everything will just come to you. I love that.
Right. Very good.
See
what most
what's
people-
interesting?
Yes.
I'm not saying it for everyone. I'm talking about for myself. One thing I realized while you were giving the numbers that, about saying, the 10,000, the first 15,000, 20,000, you say 50, no one said nothing. once you reach to 100, and I seen, you know, a bunch of people, you know, just jump in the mic. Like, what? How much did you say? How much did you say? Like, they were not surprised. No, not that. They were surprised. Like, you know, is anybody actually making 100,000? But when you say the 20, the 50, even up to 50, no one said nothing. So now I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what? I'm new here. I haven't even attended, you know, the first on the workshop or anything. I mean, it's like I'm like, I just want to make sure that I'm not dreaming, you know, like when you see the other shift and the other numbers, nobody said nothing. And I'm here, you know, thinking how I had, you know, a bad end of the year. Like when I say bad, like, you know, not having money, but I was healthy, you know, my kids, we still went out, even though we didn't have anything. We ate at home, we were full, and then we went to the park, you know. So we had some good time. But saying it, is that I'm like, you know, that one kind of like caught my mind. How come they didn't say anything, you know, making 20,000, 50,000? And
Well, because it's
Yeah.
kind of we make a game out of it. It's not $10,000 isn't really hard anymore. And we have a good amount of people that makes already $20,000 a month. So it's like it's easier. The next goal, of course, if you can hit 10,000, you can hit $20,000 a month. Then the next goal is 50,000. But I'm very happy that you brought that to your our attention, is because most people that come here that doesn't see how we operate or don't know how we operate, they can't fathom it. They can't fathom that there's people out there making $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a month, millions of dollars a month.
listen, man, you can continue. I don't know. I have to do a one-on-one on that. So
They came to Satori Live to shift their beliefs.
All
I
right.
get with Abby on that. I don't know.
Well, Abigail is someone that has made $5,000 a week before, as a 22-year-old woman.
I heard that
Young
last
woman.
week. Yeah, I
Right.
heard that last week. Yeah,
$5,000 times 4 is how much?
it's 20 right there. Continue continue, man. I'll be here.
I'm gonna have faith that I'm gonna have that first 10,000 a month myself.
All right, there we go.
Well, I had faith that I was going to get my mentorship paid by the first of the year, and I paid it New Year's Eve.
There we go. That sounds sexy.
I'm not
Yeah.
Katie. In fact, I
Welcome.
was able to get it to
West
her on
Virginia.
New Year's Eve.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have faith that I'm gonna get my mentorship soon too.
All right. Action takers. Let's go.
Action takers.
So I will be in orientation on the 8th.
There we go. That sounds absolutely amazing. So one thing that I want to make sure that you guys take away is,
already know it.
say that one more time.
I think maybe you need to catch it because it's not.
I think Christina was talking to someone else.
Oh, okay. I'm like, huh? Okay, cool. Yeah. So one thing I want you guys to be thinking about for 2023 is I want you guys to go into it with the knowing. Right? You guys to go in with knowing. So for instance, yesterday, like I told you guys about the new Apple Watch that I have. Yesterday, I literally got a actually my entire week since Monday, which is the New Year's, I actually hit like a fitness goal, like your what is it called? A health goal, right? You move, you exercise, you burn a certain amount of calories. Say one more time.
Completed one of your circles.
Yeah, there you go. Completed my loops, right? So yesterday or 2 days ago was the first day that I actually accomplished it. I think it was the 31st was the first day I accomplished it. Then the first, which was 2 days ago, I accomplished it again. Yesterday, when I looked at it at like 11:40 something, I seen that I was like 18 minutes short from my exercise goal. And I wasn't going to close that loop for the day. And what do you think I did? I stayed here. I got on a bike and I literally like rode this bike literally for an entire 30 minutes just so I can close my loop. It was so bad because I was so exhausted, right? But I want to make sure that I do whatever I like. I want to be able to complete these things, right? It's like a target. I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to do this, right? Not, I hope that I'm going to be able to do this for this week or for however long. No, I'm going to do this. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. I'm just going to do it. Today, do you think I closed my loop?
Yes.
I did. In fact, just to double check before class, I actually did like 30 push-ups, 50 sit-ups. I did a bunch of exercises to make sure that my freaking loop closes.
Is that why you were sweating?
No, it's just really hot here.
Where are you at? None of my business.
Can't tell you. If he tell you, he gotta kill you.
All right, let's just
Come
say
to
pineapple
Oregon.
after
It's still snowing here, so.
All right. Well, I'm in the
that. Virginia
Caribbean.
doesn't want to do that.
So my hint is that I'm somewhere in the Caribbean.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so it's really hot and humid, but definitely very far from being cold, which is what I like. So I'm okay with the heat and with the sweating and stuff like that. But like I made sure, going back to what I was talking about, I made sure that I hit my goal. What do you think I'm going to do tomorrow?
Hit your goal.
You're gonna hit it.
There you go.
Same
Junior,
thing.
can I say something to that? Because
Yes.
I'm in your, like you too. I feel annoyed when I don't reach my goal on the day.
Yes.
So like, I'll be like, I don't go to bed. I need to like do it, you know? And so even it's like 20 minutes, I just go run, you know, and stuff like that. Because I'm annoyed, you know, and because I didn't reach it, you know, when you set your goal to something, you got to do it no matter what.
There we go. Absolutely correct. All right. Now, one of the things that you guys are going to realize, and hopefully, I use the word hope. Actually, no, I have faith, right? I have faith that you guys are going to actually experience this. Is by this time next year, 2024, you guys are going to be able to make bigger goals for yourselves.
For sure.
Because now you have more confidence in your ability to complete your goals. Does that make sense?
Yes.
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 Right. So guys, thank you guys so much for your time. What I want you guys to do, literally today, so cool if you guys do it, is just make your commitments, write out 10 things that you already accomplished for 2023. 10 things that you've already accomplished.
Did it.
Write it down and make sure that you're looking at it. Look at it. See it, watch it, monitor it. That is your new baby. Your dreams, your goals, your desires, that is your new baby. Take care of it. Sounds awesome?
Sounds awesome.
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 Great.
Again,
I had a
and
great
again,
year.
and again, be great. Hold on. One more thing, one more caveat. Be very, very grateful for where you are today.
Yes.
Having
start
new
with that.
goals, right? Having new goals doesn't mean that you're going to have to be upset with where you are in your progress. Having new goals and new aspirations just simply means that you want to just improve. So this should not be something that you feel frustrated with, or anxiety, or upset, or afraid. You shouldn't feel fear. This year, each and every one of you guys are going to have a new sense of confidence. Not only are you guys going to make a bunch of money this year, but you guys are going to impact and change so many family lives. Not to mention, did we confirm the dates for Mexico? Not to mention, we're going to be building homes for homeless people on March 17th to the 24th.
I don't have my phone.
We have it, the calendar, right? But not to mention, right, going back to how you guys are going to be changing so many lives. You guys are already committed, right, to be able to be a part of building homes for homeless people in March. People in Mexico are going to be there in person building homes for people in March. It's going to be so amazing, so awesome, and a completely life-changing experience. All the expenses, guys, is going to be sponsored by here's truly and Life Satori and our entire team. You guys, you guys just need to pay for your own lodging, right? All the other expenses we're going to cover, meaning
Thank you,
materials,
Junior.
transportation, all that other shit, we're going to cover.
Yeah.
Thank
got-
you.
So much,
Thank you,
Junior.
Junior.
Thank you, Junior.
Thank you.
Can't thank you enough, really.
Then what I want you to think about is your 2024. So after you wrote down everything for your 2024, your 2023, shit. See, I'm already in the future. I'm like, I already knocked this 2023 shit out already. I'm already in 2024, right? But what I want you guys to do is I want you to sit down and think to yourself, just a moment of silence. It doesn't have to be a lot. I want you to think about the start of your year, 2024, and how excited you are about every accomplishment that you had. Again, not saying not to be grateful for what you have currently. Be grateful for it. But future pace yourself as well, and know for certainty what you will be accomplishing. Sounds awesome?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Some sauce.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
No worries,
yeah.
guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys have any other questions for me?
I have one.
so much.
I have one.
I
So I
have
have
one.
one.
my one-on-one with you on the 4th. Do you want to push that out till you get back?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have access to the calendars right now. Oh my gosh, we're supposed to change the calendars. Right, perfect. So we don't have access to our calendars right now, so I'm not even sure if we had anything, or we probably just didn't confirm anything. You didn't get a confirmation, did you?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, because we don't have our calendar right now.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just sit down with you, sweetie. Don't worry about it, and we'll just schedule everything out. And we're gonna confirm it on the spot with you. Meaning you're gonna get the entire Calendly notification, all that jazz, and we'll move forward from there. All right.
Okay. And then I had one other question for you that I sent a message for Live Satori for my
Yeah.
Darcy that wants to sign up.
Okay.